Hello. There we go. Where'd Discord go? That down there. Okay. So tired. I have my tea, I have my water. Oh yeah. So no one remembers. We got attacked here. That's our friend Tamlin who, in the very beginning he lost. We had no clue where he was. We found him now.
You call? Again? I'm game.
What exactly is that? Dunrim. Dunrim.
Yes, yes.
Yes, horse feathers. Indeed.
Braska.
Yes.
We'll go to Red Cliff Village. I have to go and change laundry over. Give me one moment. What is this? Ah,
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
bolts only. Rude.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well. Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Like to also state, a couple days ago, we reached another follower goal, which means another 24 hours is coming up.
I shall do it.
Hello?
It is begun. As you say. As you say. I shall do it. Careful. As you wish. Victory! As you say. Good work. Very well.
Don't mind me. Don't mind the fact that I'm taking stuff off your friends' dead bodies.
Very well. I shall do it. It is begun.
Okay. Awesome. I forgot I can't hit shift. I honestly don't know where this came from. Still highly confused on where it came from. she can't have a specialization. Oh, I have more. Okay. Have your time. Poor magic. She's already a shifter. Nah, there's just another way. Get up here. I can walk.
You heard about the revolt in Oswin?
Got put down by the Regent, I heard.
That's what he'd like you to think, I bet.
I demand an audience. You insult all of Ferelden with your... King Loghain will not suffer...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrunai Dukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
I will forever fucking
Trostvala,
If
Warden.
there
The
is
arrival is a
anything
mixed blessing.
complimentary to be
We
said
prefer
about
that
these
outsiders
people,
not witness our
it is that they
infighting,
possess a
but
remarkable
your
facility for
presence
carving
will be
stone.
tolerated.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Shale, why do you refer to me as the Elder Mage?
Clearly because it is purple, and a hyena.
Then you simply wish to be perverse? Surely you're better than that.
I have found that I'm allowed precious few amusements. Since so many prefer to call me Gollum, I enjoy referring to them in a similar fashion.
Oh, very well. But could you at least use a different adjective? I do not wish my age to be my defining characteristic.
As the fussy mage desires.
Oh, I give up.
Gotta love Shale.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
You'll not speak that way about the man who should be king!
He's dead.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion. Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. See, that's why I don't want you Surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry. Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a Surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes, you should.
For a tiny people, they certainly build high ceilings.
And... I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you could do it. Only wardens face the deep roads without a company packing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good Widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
She does realize that the wardens go there to die, correct? Congrats on first, and thank you for the boot, boys. For context, after a certain amount of time, wardens will go, start hearing things, you know? And that is when they know that their time has come to, you know, fight to the death. Which would be here in Aasimar and the Deep Roads. They would enter the Deep Roads from here and just fight their way till they die. That is about it.
I do not even want to think from what manner of substance a cave-dwelling people would create their spirits.
Look, the lava. How are you doing, boys? Hey, let's go.
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
So we'll keep Liliana here.
Something I can help with? Vast holes carved from the stone of the mountain, lined with the chiseled marble figures of paragons, so fine as to mirror life itself. Soaring ceilings grand enough to make any man forget the sky and the sun, and to question the reason for their existence. I have heard of these things and more, but none prepared me for what I have seen here. It is marvelous. Something I can help with?
Dang it. I'm supposed to finish her quest before bringing her here?
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
Let's go do Liliana's thing. Which...
So, what did your uncle say? Is he doing what you said?
Shh! Not so loud.
So who's listening? I don't see any soldiers around, do you? I'm tired of whispering.
Look, I'll tell you about it later. Not while you're yelling about, that's for sure.
I shall do it.
We gotta go all the way to Denerim to do this. I'm doing good. Sleepy, but good.
Ah, Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for Marjolaine. We have a score to settle.
Yes, it is why we are here, so I can get you your lost gift. So it said somewhere in the Denerim Marketplace. Here we go.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better.
I should read this. On the western side of Denerim's Market. That
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find
Quite honestly, I don't even know how to look at this map.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? You have what?
Dragon scale? Real dragon scale? Marvelous. Look how it reflects the light.
How did you get... No, I don't want to know.
Alas, traveler, I must confess I have not the skill. Why, oh Maker, do you torment me? If you find Drakescale, sir, and if I could practice, then one day, I could make a fine set of armor for you.
Oh, there, Master Wade. He does get terribly emotional at times. Come again. Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? No, no, he can't.
Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have drake scales? Look at this, Heren. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the, customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately. Cost. I should be paying you, friend, for the right, no, the privilege.
Pay him? No, Wade, no. We'll charge you.
I'll hear nothing of that, Heren. This is my shop, and working on drake scales won't cost a bloody Orlesian penny. Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
So that wasn't the right area. Yeah. Oh hey, isn't he the dude that we told to fuck off? Maybe. On the west side of the market, but house, right? It was a house.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Yes,
Direct from Orzammar.
Over here then?
You won't find better.
I am so confused. That's the Alien Edge Market. It was legitimately right in front of us.
Androste's ashes have been found here in Ferelden too.
Mother Vorlin said that's just some hoax.
Mother Vorlin is a half-blind old cow. Everyone knows Androste came from Ferelden. It makes...
You don't talk about how I went in 2, maybe 3 giant circles in that place looking for this. What the fuck is this dude?
Begin the onslaught. Now we go into battle. I shall do it. You cannot win the fine thing we've done.
That was quite saddening.
Liliana. Ah, so lovely to see you again, my dear. Spare me the pleasantries. I know you're... Oh, you must excuse the shabby accommodations. I try to be a good host, but you see what I have to work with. This country smells like wet dog everywhere. I cannot get the smell out. Even now it is in my hair, my clothes. Ugh. So businesslike, your companion. You framed me, had me caught, and tortured. I thought that in Ferelden I would be free of you, but it seems I am not. What happened to make you hate me so? Why do you want me dead so badly? Dead? Nonsense. I know you, my Liliana. I know what you are capable of. 4 or 5 men you can dispatch easily. They were sent to give you cause to come to me. And see, here you are. Ignore what she says. She's lying. I know how she works. What are you up to, Marjolaine? Why are you in Ferelden? In truth, you have knowledge that you can use against me. For my own safety, I cannot let you be. It is you think I did not know where you were? Did you think I would not watch, my Liliana? What is she up to, I thought? The quiet life, the peasant clothes, hair ragged and messy like a boy. This is not her. You were planning something, I told myself, so I watched. But no letters were sent, no messages, you barely spoke to anyone. Clever, Liliana, very clever. You almost had me fooled. But then, you left the Chantry so suddenly. What conclusion should I draw? You tell me. You think I left because of you? You think I still have some plan for revenge? You are insane, paranoid.
Might be meowing to get into the bathroom, though.
Then I don't know.
Give me one moment. I gotta go check on laundry.
I was snuggling with the cat in Nana's bed. So yes, I got the cat out.
You, you Missy. Did you manage to sneak in while I was taking my shower and not let me know?
Everything from the door is now on the floor.
You got.
That's why she was meowing. She meowed and then she meowed again. I was like, shut the fuck up. Why is the cat meowing? Because you don't meow, baby. No, you don't.
So Peaches locked herself in the bathroom.
And then I was down here and I was like, and then you said something about the bathroom and how the door was shut. So in my mind I was like, she's not outside the door. What if she's inside the door? I open the door, she runs out and jumps on the couch.
Lady, how'd you sneak into the bathroom?
Maybe she was behind the toilet.
That would do it.
Wiggles! You've never heard that one. Wiggles! Oh shit! She gave me a heart attack the other night.
Yes, and?
Come here!
Oh, is that what you think? If I were you, I would believe nothing she says. Not a one. She will use you. You look at her and you see a simple girl, a friend, trusting and warm. It is an act.
I am not you, Marjolaine. I left because I didn't want to become you.
Oh, but you are me. You cannot escape it. No one will understand you the way I do, because we are one and the same. Do you know why you were a master manipulator, Liliana? It is because you enjoyed the game. You reveled in the power it gave you. You cannot change or deny this.
No. I love him. I just don't want to hold him. Especially since he's just going to wiggle out and get onto the floor. God damn! Yeah. She jumped onto the back and slammed right into my back.
She's a fucking trapeze artist.
Shut the door, let him out. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta release Wiggles.
That's where one of her. That's the color I got her. Jump on me. She wants it. I have a video to show you of her trying to eat the sunflower. Do you want out? He's like, I want human attention. I never get human attention. Is the cat gonna try to eat him? She like eating him? I thought you wanted out. Peaches. Alright. Wiggles is like, stop it. Peaches, stop fucking with the ferret. You're fucking with the wrong thing. Is that playing or is they trying to hurt each other?
Playing.
It looks like Wiggles is trying to bite Peach's leg off.
Yes.
It looks like one of them's gonna get their leg taken off.
So currently, Peaches and Wiggles are on the steps, play fighting. Yes, because they're both not yelping out in pain. And trust me, they can both do damage to each other. Yes.
Oh yeah, you can tell if play fighting's Peach's
Gittikin and a ferret. They become best friends and try to play fight each other. I saw that. Needless to say, Peaches just rolled down the steps. And Wiggles following after her.
Thank you. You will not threaten me or my friends again, Marjolaine. I want you out of my life forever. Leave Ferelden. Go back to Arle and never return. What you do is no longer my concern.
I see. I will go, for now. But you carry a dangerous secret of mine, Liliana. It is not over. Not for us.
I kind of want to just kill her, but I
don't know what to think. She said it wasn't over. No, she was lying. She won't come back. Something I can help with? Denerim is she is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong. Something I can help with?
I think we are done. Possibly. Don't mind me, I'm just taking her crap. She's not gonna use it.
Wanna not try and lose this?
Put it on the table. And now they're thinking it's menace. How dare you? Should have brought Alistair so we could get his thing done, but more. Yeah.
Something I can help with? something I can help with? Vast holes, carved, sword. I have heard of these things and more, but non-prepared. Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Boom. Quite honestly, I don't know what the hell I need to go here.
Oh dear. The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
You don't say.
There's a rich one. We'll get plenty for their kid once we cut them out of it.
Let us end this!
I shall do it.
Defend yourself!
Go down! Very well.
Stunned.
It is begun.
Here comes trouble!
Back! Oh, it always comes to this, doesn't it?
It is begun.
Outside of where my
I cannot be defeated.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity, especially for someone with a few connections above ground. Human kings, you know, they make these ridiculous laws. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see you can keep it. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee. More so for... Most dwarves born down here have a natural... The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it. Long as you keep...
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind? Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself.
Do I not have enough high friendship with her or something? Nope, I do.
Very well.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's... I'll take...
Liliana. Don't need that. Don't need that. I can hear them getting into something. Liliana doesn't have the dexterity. We'll keep it just for her. Dagna!
Excuse me. You look like you're not from around here. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
She is so adorable.
know I should have stuck to...
Common nugs. I don't like those.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Good on you, stranger.
There's like nugs around. Now that we gotta go look for. Let's go look for some nugs. Look at it. At least you can hear them. Just like look at it. It's like a, what's a good word for it? A hairless bunny. How's that? I honestly don't know. How many are there?
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Saraka, You're the best You're the best. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Hold on, let me see if I can actually, Peaches, Wiggles, whatever it is you guys are doing. You want to see a close-up of a nug? I had the ability. Hope it actually let me actually click on the thing. This is a nug. It is adorable. It is a rat bunny, in my opinion. This is the close-up of it. This is also technically the right about the right size of it as well. I think possibly. This is from the game Inquisition, which is the third installment of the game. So at some point, we will see this creature again. Look at the little beady eyes. Other than the little beady eyes, it is very adorable. Alrighty, now we are back to our regular scheduled program. Maybe if I go back to camp and talk to Liliana, maybe that'd be it.
As you say.
Because I know I can give her a nug. Have I attempted to? No, but I've also never done her quests. Line before. So
it shall be done.
You have a barbed tongue, Morrigan. Why do you treat others in this way?
I owe you no explanation. There is no writing on my forehead that says, "Please, guide me."
You are traveling with these people. It behooves you to be civil.
You were too transparent, old woman. Do not bring up our companions when all you wish is for me to be civil to you. I am not one of your circle apprentices to hang on your every word. I am not Alistair, who sees in you a surrogate mother.
No, it is obvious you are nothing like Alistair.
Take your lectures elsewhere. They mean nothing to me. What comes, my friend?
Don't tell Morgan and when do not get along.
You hear about this son of Merrick? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
If Arleman's standing up for him, I'd say we should be.
I don't know why Arleman is complicating things. I thought he would calm all this fighting down, not make everyone even more upset.
Maybe what he says is true. You ever think of that?
Well, people now know about Alistair being a bastard.
I shall do it.
So we do have a thing to really think about. Alistair does not want to be king. Now on that note, we kind of do need him to be king because, you know, that's not good. That is not good at all. That is not at all good, but okay.
Oh, hello. Is there something you wanted to talk about? It's nothing. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Maybe that's what we should have done. Come back here and talk to her.
I can't get what happened out of my head. I'd been in Lothering for years, and she still thought I was plotting against her. She didn't trust me. Maybe she never did. She loved me when she could use me and control me. And now that she can't, she wants me dead. It hurts to realize that I never really knew her. You are already helping so much by listening to me. I knew she was ruthless, but I didn't know how far she could go. She is self-serving, cruel. She uses people, then discards them. but that's how she survives in the life she leads. Well, what if she's right? What if we're the same? I should just have stayed in the Chantry. Maybe, but that is not the point. I was a different person there. I forgot my life as a bard while I was in the cloister. I felt safe. I didn't have to watch my back all the time. That's what made Marjolaine the person she is, don't you see? It ruined her. It will ruin me too. Even now, I feel some regret at not ending her life in order to protect my own. What we're doing, what we've done, hunted men down, killed them. Part of me loves it. It invigorates me, and this scares me. I feel myself slipping. How can you be so sure? Do you really think so? Hearing you say that gives me comfort. I would like to be alone for now. I have many things to consider. Thank you for listening to me. He is quite a character, your Zevran, no? He seems to seek pleasure above all things. But there is more to him, isn't there? He is more complex than he lets on. I feel that it is in my interest to study those I travel with. And Zevran deserves special scrutiny, seeing that he tried to kill you. But it seems you trust him, judging from your closeness. If you do, then I do too. You haven't led us astray yet. That aside, you do have good taste. He's an attractive one. Thanks for the offer, but I don't think my delicate health could take so much excitement.
I can't click on her anymore. What?
You've
There we go.
seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's Chosen. I know, it seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative, and it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her. Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course. I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like. It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait. I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you? Of course.
Alright, back to Orzammar.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
No. on. Oh, it's just him. Okay. We're off.
I have heard much about the halls of the Dwarven Kings, but the stories do it no justice. It is so strange, harsh, yet beautiful. And have you seen those tiny pig-like burrowing animals? They are
there you go.
adorable. I wish I could have one as a pet. But they must be hard to catch and... Oh, just ignore me. I'm so silly sometimes. Let's just go.
To Dust Town we go. We get Leliana a nug.
As you say.
Leliana deserves a nug.
What on earth are you two doing?
As soon as I say that, Wiggles goes into his little tube. Like he's trying to hide.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my doll left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Nugs? Yes. They don't got much meat on them, but down here you can't be picky. Better than nothing. What for? You going to cook them up yourself? Yeah, I can find a nug for you. Could even get one from outside the city. Those ones in the deeps don't eat as much garbage. I don't know what they eat, but they always seem healthier, you know? Shiny coats, bright eyes. How much you giving me? Real silver, huh? I'll get you a big one for that. Give me some time. I'll hunt him down for you.
Can we just look at the ones that he fucking murdered?
What did you just bash your head into my fucking desk?
For my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout.
And me alone on the street. But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My name is Erlinda. Now it's all gone. And it's my own fault. Ancestors curse me, but there's nothing I can do to set it right. My son's father is casteless. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
In Orzammar, lineage is traced through the child's same-sex parent. Had my baby been a girl, she would have been a minor like me. But as a boy, my son is considered tainted forever by his father's seed.
I cannot The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born cast. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth. An accident You would do that? But why?
Then I cannot... I do not think...
I just read that. Since we have to go out of, here, let's just go back to the commons and talk to our parents. Where would her parents be?
I shall do it.
I once drank a thimble of dwarven ale, woke up a week later in Jada wearing nothing but my shoes and a towel.
Oh, my lord.
What are you looking at, stranger? I could be. What business is it of yours? What? I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it? I've been trying. Look, just tell her... Oh, just tell her to come home. In dwarven Barbarogas, vi in
The Nug dude should be back. Yep, see? We go talk to Herdo first.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. But maybe... maybe Mother... if this were a story...
I got him. He's all squirmy, but he's a big fella. I knew you'd be good on your work.
Alrighty. I kind of wish it would put it in order.
Oh, how
Pretty sure that's for
dear
her
of
as
you.
well.
Oh, it's one of those subterranean bunny pigs. Oh, look at him. Come here, you. Thank you so much. You've made my day.
It was worth it.
Of all the...
Yes.
Sorry, Liliana, I need to chill with me now, because this technically used to be Shale's home. Technically. You know, babe, back when they were deeper into the mountain. Boop. Thank you for the boop. Can't just get out of Wiggles's cage. I thought I had to say that. Hold on a moment. This disc. My game crashed. I walked away to go put Wiggles in his cage because he was eating Peach's food. I come back and the game was crashed.
It speaks.
Rudeness. Though, I do find her nice and comforting. Mostly because I know she can beat the crap out of everyone.
It speaks.
I didn't think I clicked on her.
A higher class of midget lives here, I'll wager.
Legion of the Dead sighted battling Darkspawn near Orzammar. They have no orders while throne stands empty. Make Harrowmont your king now!
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
News of the hour.
Does Lord Harriman think that Orzammar can hold off the dwarves forever? The Assembly demands an answer.
Such big houses they have.
Thief! Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Oh, pardon me. Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. Not exactly, but... I'm looking for any birth records from the old Orton Tig. It fell in the last blight, and my mother's family claims to be related. If I'm an Orton, it means I'm noble. I'd have my own house, a seat in the Assembly. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Ward? I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harriman have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig, if you could.
It shall be done.
I like to just state. Oh, doors have to be very, very
Grey
friggin'.
Warden arrives in Orzammar, most likely to pay respects to the rightful king, Prince Balin.
Oi! I haven't done crap yet.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's from walking across that. What the fuck?
I shall do it. As you say.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Let us end this. It shall be done.
My magic will make short work of them.
It is begun.
We must have victory.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Now we go into
Cross me and you shall pay!
What's going on? By the ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things.
I shall do it.
Don't mind me, I'm just still in their shit. I'm also just like looking around.
I shall do it.
Must it always be more killing?
Well,
it is begun. I shall do
by
it.
foot. Time to end their pathetic little existences.
It shall be done.
Blast! I am ready. I must maintain. Let us end this!
Go.
Must it? It is begun.
This is why we don't touch stuff that we don't know what it is.
I will fight if I must.
Run while you can.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
You will learn to fear me. Cross me and you shall pay.
Let's end this quickly. Time to end their pathetic little existence.
Another battle, I see.
Ready to have him.
Excellent. Glorious again.
As you say.
I question that king now. Very much so. Creepy.
It is begun. It shall be done.
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Okay. I don't think so, boys. But that letter was definitely creepy that I read there.
News of the hour. 2 more clans endorsed Lord Balin as the new king. Change is inevitable, and it must come quickly.
You know what? I need to actually do some actual good Googling. Alrighty, Balin A. Duncan. A Duncan. He is royalty. So technically, by all accounts, he should get the throne. Thank you. He is the 3rd son. That's most important. He has a concubine. Let me tell you this. He... We definitely do. Is a piece of fucking work. The last person who bred the dragon was Risa, and now it's Crow. It's cute. I like the blue. A lot better than the highlighter. So, if we were a... So I don't know if I would support him, because if we were going to be
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
If by chance,
as you say,
we went the dwarf route, he would have possibly had us, you know, he'd be the reason why we had to leave Orzammar. No matter what. He'd be a dick. Where exactly are we? But technically Lord Harriman, who is the other dude who's up for running, has done nothing to us if we were, you know, that, but...
Does that lead out to the deep roads? I hear they're crawling with darkspawn.
Yes, it's where we're going, Lynn.
What's this? I'm sorry, but and I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Don't let the comm fool you. The dark...
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for
the surface? But I thought
except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening. Of course not. Down here, you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers. Ugly beasts they are. Walk on two legs, but they have the head of a worm and hunt in packs. Watch out. They're not afraid to take on...
Can't go that way. Sad. Hey, here.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out
there. Go back to Lurky? Okay.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me... You've walked into it.
Dude.
Wipe them out!
Proving grounds, here I go. Ooh, what you cooking, Crow?
I understand the Swamp Witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense?
So it claims. It could not have been its plan from the very beginning, then.
I knew nothing about my mother's intentions prior to finding the book. It was your notion I arranged that.
Unnecessary, considering it is the only one who can read the book. It could just as well be a journal or a book of recipes.
Would you like me to teach you how to read the book? Then you can see for yourself.
Now it is testing me.
Well, do you care enough to learn or no?
No, I do not care.
Then leave me be.
It shall be done.
My companions, everyone! Fighting at each other's throats. Only part of the time. The best course of action is to just go with the actual person supposed to be king. Which is dumb in my opinion, since he's a butt. But
Good day, stranger. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show. Oh, provings can also settle matters of honor. Whoever wins receives Valos Atreitum, the Ancestors' blessing. All judgments in the ring are final. Enjoy our grand sit.
grand. Where the fuck am I going? Assembly.
I shall do it.
Which is over in the dining center area.
Have you given any thought to your future, Shale?
I was thinking I might, join the Chantry, become divine, and have giant Andraste golems fashioned to conquer the lands.
Truly?
No.
It was a serious question. One day the quest of these Grey Wardens will be finished one way or another. What will you do then?
The quest of the Grey Wardens is to destroy the Darkspawn, I thought.
Oh? So you share a larger purpose with them? Is that your ultimate goal?
I had not given it much thought. It might be better than slaughtering every bird in existence.
Well, yes. At the very least. It's worth thinking about.
She doesn't like birds because they poop on her.
It is begun.
Lord Balin suspected of personally defacing statues of the Paragon. Allegations abound.
They really are trying to shove it, aren't they?
A new offensive is required against the Darkspawn, says Lord Balin.
Okay, I'm heading the right way. It's up here.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the ups. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests. Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Oh, excuse me, two assembly members. Desher is their formal title. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes. Remember.
This is a lie, by the way. Even I know that. Dude wouldn't be that dumb.
I heard the word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a... He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or... Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. The key... You can... If you...
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked Castless in the street. Does he respect none beneath his station?
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about. Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it. He is leading a deep road. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him? He was searching an old... He left me with this map. I'll give you a pass. Good luck.
Lord Balin is a bad, bad man! Yes, very bad.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
It'll be 2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Oghren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman. Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled. Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead... Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino. The only paragon in the last 4 generations. Quite an honor for a girl from the Smith caste. Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her. She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Bronca, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name. Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith, and Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation. It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him. If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
What comes, my friend?
Didn't want to talk to you.
A trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I...
Well, well.
You... Get out of here. This is private business. Please.
Then allow me to... Lucky us, the So if you want the Carter's guarantee of safety... Whoa, whoa! I'm not gonna die.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude. May you walk...
I'm too good for my... in this game.
As you say.
I have to pee. I should be right back. Hello! I's back. My mother is also home, so I was talking to her for a little bit. Ugh. Cora.
Everywhere! I can't take it!
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to every... Lord Dennick Helmy. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no casts and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? But there are those like you who... Well, I've taken... You know, Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no... Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I... Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal. And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day. You're just doing what you... I'll have to inform Mother that Lord Harrowmont hasn't bought a...
You.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world.
Yes,
People
you
are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help. But I guess you're just like all the rest. You don't need a king to face up. The Assembly They're what every dwarf with a spine not made of soap. What's it? He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the ancients' technology, and he's assured. Too little, too late. I know both Harrowmont and Balin have been asking about her. 2 years without a... If you find out what they know...
Last time I checked, I haven't done a damn thing for anyone yet. Technically that's a lie because I just, you know, did that.
Has the Elder Mage ever encountered another golem?
I suppose there used to be one deactivated one stored in the tower's vault. I wonder what became of it. After all that's happened to the Circle, I'd be surprised if it isn't completely destroyed.
Why was it deactivated? Did it crush some arrogant mage's head after one too many commands?
I do not know, Shale. Perhaps it is just irreparably broken. I think it stayed in the tower because no one could move it. It is very, very old. I believe it came from Tevinter a long time ago. Perhaps someone bought it so it would guard the tower.
Its people do enjoy their slaves, don't they?
It was not a slave. It is a
tool. As I thought. No, don't deny it. No.
I shall do it.
Hella fucking awkward. Can't say anything to that, Lynn. Very much so. Just like, very awkward. Hella awkward.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Well, that sounds... if you weren't looking for me, do me a favor and pretend I never said anything. I left the Proving on my own business, and I have no intention of discussing it. Oh, don't... Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revel. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other. She's married to a prominent Desher's heir. We should have stopped a long time. Do you know what that's like? Now Balin found out, and I can't even help my cousin for fear he'll tell her husband. There's no way to guarantee that. I appreciate the thought, but they have letters. Love letters, Revelka. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel. Balin's fight, but...
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the Proving today? Don't wait too...
No, let's just do it.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the Proving today? Well, that's a surprise. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? Are you ready to start? Come back soon. Remember, once the fight begins, the roster is final. Looks like Sawern off. Are you ready to start? Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring. Go down to... This is the... First, today...
In the name of House Idukan, and our future King Balin!
First one...
I got a bear. I got a bear.
I'm not cutting you any slack.
Is this cutting me slack?
Come, let us end this!
Best be wary.
winner is... That was an exciting start, Warden. Are you ready for your next opponent? Excellent. This is a... This...
May the stone honor you.
When you fall.
First!
Very well. It shall be done.
I am stunned.
To arms! No quarter shall be given. Come, let us end this!
Together, we are
Very well.
unbeatable!
Best be wary. Now we do battle!
My god, why am I missing my shots?
The winner is... Well, that was... Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hannah. She's a ferocious... Are you ready to begin? This hero will... And... First war... The winner is the Great... Are you ready for your next opponent? This should be a good match. You'll battle Woad. He makes it a point. Never... Are you ready to begin? All right. This Master of Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valans. Last one!
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Enough! Very well. As you say.
Come on.
The winner is the Great... Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this... Are you ready for your next opponent? This is the championship round. Piotr Naidukan leads the same team he's taken to victory. Are you ready to face the final test? This... Only 2 warriors remain, challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont. Each...
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Idukan.
Last...
Oh, this should be good. You cannot win!
Now we do battle!
For Idukan!
No quarter shall be given.
Let us end this.
It shall be done.
Don't give them the advantage!
Very well.
Come, let us end this!
As you say.
For Idukan!
Watch out!
Another battle!
I am exhausted.
Taste my steel!
Best be wary. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Enough. I will fight if I must. We must have victory.
Watch out! I shall go. Careful.
Now you fall!
All right, Dukan!
Now we're going to bed.
The winner is... Do you deny this? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that through this day...
Coin for the man who takes the warden
You
down.
will learn to fear me!
Fools! That's it. Prepare to be crushed. Move aside.
Very well. We must have victory. Now we go into bed.
We'll have a smashing time, won't we?
It always comes to this.
Yes,
As you say.
Run in fear.
Excellent. Too easy.
The Swamp Witch has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch? How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same... same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod. If it still worked, of course.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep lake.
It fools no one. The Swamp Witch would control everything if it could. It would have us all dancing on its strings.
Oh, you know me too well, Gollum. Your revealing gaze has laid me bare.
I will be watching the Swamp Witch. It must not be trusted.
Now you're beginning to sound just like Alistair.
We're gonna head back to the circle.
Have you given thought to perhaps prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service?
Of course not.
I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. I wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste.
Think what you will, Morrigan. When the end comes, I will go gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned.
You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman.
More's the pity.
My God.
It's the Maker's punishment, it is, for letting them mages keep on with their circles.
Should kill them now, just to be safe. Maker would thank us, I bet.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the Circle is well on its way to Orzammar. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic. Fascinating. I suppose the Circle should be... I see. Tell Dagna of Orzammar. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate. If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed. This... yes. I shall take this as an indication that perhaps I...
You really killed all those... I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Thank you, I got another backpack.
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Warden saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
Come on, you've rested enough. We need to get these out of the tower before the fragrance.
Touching those abominations. It's wrong. Why do we have to take them across the lake to burn? The lake's right there.
That's just wrong. To just drown them in the lake instead of burning them. very, very bad. One final clue?
It is begun.
Oh, you'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh? My
I shall do it.
After I get back to Dagna and tell her the good news, I will end stream. They're keeping the kids there so they don't see this. Twitch smart, very smart of them.
It shall be done.
Ironic enough, right there.
Hello, how can I...
It's you. And it's been, well, quite a while. Enough time to get to the circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition? Then I should go before my parents... If you ever...
I didn't do a thing. Can't prove I did a thing. Alright.
Just can't get enough of our clammy mine air, can you? Did you need something? Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or on a...
You don't think maybe she's still there,
And now she's an ancestor. No one lasts 2 years. Into the deep road? Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on cash...
Don't I have a pass to get through?
As you say.
Or did I fuck that up by, you know, doing Lord Harmont's thing?
Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? Legion of...
Oh yeah, I did.
The dead warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix all this. Alright, well, I'll do that on my own time. I'm gonna go get food. I really fucked up by doing that. But until next time, which is tomorrow, because I'll be streaming Mass Effect to make up the fact I didn't stream this weekend. So, adios. Bye.